but today is day 30 of the 31 of the Fly Lady and the Dana K. White, no mess declutter challenge. And so I'm so excited. We have made so much progress. I'm going to hit some lights and see if we can lighten it up a little bit because I'm in a dark space today. I have saved, I don't know if I'd say it's the best for last because this is probably the one spot that I've been dreading the most. Kiara, can you hear me? Are we good with that? Let me know in the comment. So good morning. Yeah, I put PM instead of AM when I was scheduling this. And so we may have people kind of confused and coming in more slowly than usual. That's okay. We all make mistakes. And to be honest, this morning, we had a death in the family. So my mind has been on other things and we prayed about it yesterday, but definitely the family needs your prayers. I need your prayers. And we don't know as of right now if I think I'm going to be around tomorrow to do our final kickoff, but it may affect some future videos and things like that. I just don't know. Good morning, Miss Martha. How are you? She says she can hear me. That is great. So the area that I'm in, I've been following the Fly Lady zones for my decluttering, but I always encourage you go where you want to go and battle the area that's driving you the most happy. So the most happy. Sorry, I was reading Martha's comment. Battle the area that's been driving you the most crazy because I want you to make progress in the zones that truly will affect your life. So for me, I keep a lot of things behind closed doors. So some of the things that I've been decluttering haven't been major things, but every time I open certain drawers in the house and they're like, I can't find things, that just completely drives you nuts. And so it's been really helpful to just dive into these little areas. And I have to tell you, getting in my kitchen and getting rid of some of those towels and things made a huge difference because I'm not fighting to get things done, so that has been amazing. So today this is like under the stairs, but it's in my living room area. I have my huge box for donations. I have a basket for anything that belongs somewhere else. And I don't have a trash bag, but that'll be fine. I'll go get one if I need one. But that's what you need in order to have a no mess declutter, a trash bag, box, and a basket or something to take things to donation. So while everybody's in here, let me just kind of show you what I'm working with. This is closet under the stairs, and it is a trash heap. Now, none of this is trash, I don't think. Most of this is going to be things that we actually need, but over time, I just didn't have another place to put it, and so that is where I'm working today. The problem is going to be it's very difficult for me to bring you guys into this area and for you to be able to see, because I don't have anything to set you on there. So what I'm going to attempt to do is I put a flashlight in here to light it up, and I'm going to try to not knock the computer off of this little ledge while I'm pulling things out. But you can see I've just got a huge mag light in here just to help brighten it up because it is very dark. There's no lights in this closet. It is just a mess. But right off the bat, I am going to pull out. I bought this great big dump truck for Ollie during the summer, and then at Christmas, I brought it in so he could play with it. So I'm just going to pull this out and put it with his toys. I got a small bin for him. So it's probably going to go all the way out to maybe the garage with the basketball goal that I got under, because I'm trying to have things here where when he comes, he can play and he can enjoy. All right, getting that. Can I set you a little bit farther back in there without you falling down? That's the question. There's literally no good space for you today. Okay. So you are in my closet on my clutter. There you go. So I'm not going to be able to read comments for a little bit because you're kind of back there, but go ahead and get in your space and let's get going. So I'm just going to start pulling things out. And a lot of this stuff just belong somewhere else. Can you see me? So I'm just going to systemically pull things out and then make the decision and kind of make some stacks as to, does it go back in here? Am I taking it somewhere else? I honestly, like this bag of, you know, my mind, I'm sorry, with the death in the family, my mind is a bit scattered. It's tissue papers and used bags and stuff. So I'm going to put it over here to go up into our other closet where I have the gifting stuff. But I also will need to go through all of it, but not today. Today is not the day for that. That needs to go somewhere else. I also have instantly seen a couple of wrapping papers that could go in there as well. So that's going to be easy to do. This goes up in my fall decor, Christmas decor, so that can go somewhere else. Oh, goodness. This shelf, you remember, I moved it out of the other closet. What did I do? I threw it in this closet. So it just keeps moving, but I'm going to get it hung. It's on my anti-procrastination list. So I'm just going to set it to the side. I love that little shelf. I want it hung so badly, but I cannot hang it myself. Let's see. Curtain rod. All right, that can go upstairs and be hung. So I'm finding all of the little projects that I should have been using. No idea what this goes to. So I need to be on the lookout for what the cord goes to. My mom let me borrow this massager workout thing. I'm going to give that back to her. I don't need it. Oh. I mean, I've already got a hole. I can get in here a little bit better. So this is going to probably cause everything to fall. So I'm going to try to get other stuff first. So one of those bouncy thingies from Christmas. Probably won't last very long, but I'm going to put it in there. All right. Yeah, I need to move you guys again. Maybe y'all can see from this angle what all I'm talking about. So let me know in the comments below. In fact, let me look at your comments while we're right here. I'm gonna sit on this bin. Oh, it's like I have my own little desk in the closet. So let's see who's in the house today. So Kira is in the house. Lori, good morning. Thank you. We've already said hello to Miss Martha. Hello. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Emily from Australia. Oh, thank you so much. Eileen says hi. Yeah. So it's, life happens, and he fell. He had surgery a few months ago, and then he fell recently, I guess twice, and couldn't get up, and it took a while for anyone to come and be able to help him. So, he just had a lot of health issues, and I really feel terrible because I'm sure that my mother-in-law is just devastated, and we have to get down there where we have to drive and get there because we live in another state. So this morning we found out at like 4 a.m. So we're just kind of trying to wrap up the loose ends and get everybody on board so that we can head down there. So it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know how that's going to affect us tomorrow, but I still would like to finish us out together. I think that it's important when you start something that we finish it. And I'm just so proud of what we've accomplished. So I hope that as you walk through your house, you have that sense of pride that you got so much done in the month of January when everybody else has fallen off their resolutions. And I definitely haven't worked out like I promised. I haven't done some things that I wanted to do in January, but I have stuck to this because we had an accountability group. I knew I needed to show up and I need to do it, because if I show up and I do it, then you're going to show up and you're going to do it. And that's absolutely the only way that I can get new habits built, is to have somebody. I've got a friend that's meeting me at the gym here in a little bit, and I have no idea what I'm going to do, but getting there is half the battle, just showing up. So this has been such an encouragement. Thank you so much, Emily. It's because of the Facebook group that we decided to do this. I live and breathe for you guys because it's just such an amazing community. And I had a comment yesterday. I don't think I can bring it up, but I've had a few negative comments and I've shared a few of them with you. One of them really made me think and kind of hurt my feelings because it was saying, if you don't like Fly Lady so much, why do you even talk about her? And I'm like, did you get the impression that I don't like the Fly Lady? Like, I'd never want anybody to think that I don't like the Fly Lady. I respect her so much and I love her so much because she poured into me and she's the one that walked me through my darkest days to bring me out the other side. And I hope that if I can help one person walk through their darkest days, then I'm paying it forward. That's all I'm trying to do here is just say, if it worked for me, maybe it would work for you. And it doesn't have to be pretty and it doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be 100%. We can get it done and still not be at 100%. And anyways, a lot of emotions going on, obviously, but it hurt my feelings because that makes me worry that Marla thinks that I'm negative against her, and I just completely don't want to come across that way, and it makes me sad that that might be the way somebody is taking it because I adore her program, and I think everybody should do her program, and I think that if there's part of her program that's not working, tweak it. But I don't think that she's wrong. I don't think she's bad. In fact, I tune in and listen to her all the time, and I highly encourage all of you guys to tune in and listen to her. I like that she prays and that she cries and that she is so passionate about people and the world and the kingdom. I like it, but I understand that my daughter will never tune into her. My daughters, both of them, that is not who they are going to follow. So my thought was just simply, hey, don't turn away from the whole thing. If there's one thing that's, if it's the website that you can't get past, it's okay. There's other ways to follow. There's other ways to do it. And so it's just, I don't know, it just brought me down. But then I had a comment yesterday, guys, that was so good because it was like what you're saying. I like the way that you're just really real about it and that you own up to the fact that things don't work sometimes. And so that brought me such peace and love. And I just, when I needed it the most with all of this going on, it was just so amazing. So your comments, I mean, they mean the world. And the community over there just means the world because when I'm getting beat up by people who don't know us very well, I go jump in the group and I see your guys' pictures and I see how much we're getting done. And I'm like, you know what? One person that doesn't quite get it, it's fine. I'm never going to be everybody's cup of tea. I've never been everybody's cup of tea, but it's so amazing when you connect. And I truly have made some of my very best friendships in our group. And it makes me sad that I haven't met you guys, but I'm telling you, one day God is going to bless us. And financially, I'm not going to have the concerns that I have. And I'm going to be able to come to your towns and just kind of sit at a coffee shop and hug on you and just chit chat and catch up. I'm coming to Australia, Emily, because Carrie and Lee live over there and now you live over there. So I just needed one or two people who I want to come anyways, but to be able to come and see a friend, it's so exciting. I love the way God's using this. So very big side tangent. Sorry about that, but I just have to share what's in my life because it is my life. So I don't know if you can see this view, but we've got stuff in here that's crazy. So this is the stuffing for my couch. We bought the couch in another city and we were down in Atlanta not long ago, and so we stopped by and we got more filling so that we can kind of make our couch stay comfortable for a long time. So that I'm gonna probably have to put it back in here because there's not a good place for stuff like that, but it's for the couch, and every couple of months I need to kind of touch it up. I love this shelf. It used to be out beside of our pool and I loved it, but I haven't had a pool in a really long time and I never seem to find a good place for it. So maybe it's time for that to be a donation item. As much as I love it, it's just not serving me well. So these memory foam chair things, kind of the same thing. Like, it feels great, but nobody's using this thing. But I don't know. Let me just get the toilet paper out of here. Everybody has the massive thing of toilet paper these days because, you never know. So let me get that out of the way. We're making progress. I am sitting on, strobe light. Let me, I didn't mean to bump it. There we go. Now that I have got a little bit more, you see what I'm talking about? Like, this is a mess. This is an actual mess. And I have a massage table. Who in the world owns a massage table? Somehow or another, my husband got one, and it's too big to fit anywhere else, so it has to stay in here. I have an antique table folded up here that clearly I'm not going to get rid of because it was a wedding gift, but we just don't have a good place for it right now. So look at this. Would have been really nice to have had this space heater a few weeks ago. You know, itty bitty space heater was hidden back in the back here. So maybe I should get this and test it out because I don't even know if it works. I gotta get the cords. The cords caught underneath some other stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you, decluttering is such a wonderful thing. And thank you, Lori. I so appreciate that. Lori saying how thankful she is for the accountability group. That's how I feel. It's just, I would not have gotten this much done if not for you guys. 100%. January would have came and would have went, and I would have gotten some things done, but not the amount that I've gotten done. And it's so exciting. I'm so excited. And I really appreciate, she says, I'm not coming across that way. So that is amazing. I think that's my husband. I think so. Definitely not going to get rid of that, but we are just going to move through these things and see what we've got. Clearly some gift tags that I can probably get rid of. Good morning to Sula. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I have learned slowly, I have learned to, try not to be defensive in my responses, because, that's your human nature, is to just be like, well, blah, 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 blah. So I'm learning. God is teaching me through all of this the better way to handle things and stuff. So I'm learning. I'm not perfect by any means. And so sometimes I'll want to like rant and rave and be like, how dare you say this and all that. But I am learning to kind of breathe, pray, let him guide me a bit more. So I'm not perfect, but this is something that he's called me to do. Not because I'm an expert by any means, but because, look, husband, senior picture. But because I feel like there's an underserved community of people who just don't identify with the perfect people out there. There are a couple of younger YouTubers that I adore watching. They're so cute and they're beautiful. And they have these big, huge houses that are just absolutely stunning. And I want their kitchen. Like, I want it. But it's just not the reality. I've not ever had that in my life. And it's because I choose to live differently. I mean, we could go and, we could probably buy a house that we could barely afford. And I could charge up a bunch of stuff so that I can make it look that way. But we pour into our kingdom, and into our kids and into the business of trying to start something that my husband's always dreamed of doing. And so our priorities are in those areas. And if we have extra, we want to travel. Like, I want to go see this world, because when I get outside, that's when I truly feel the connection with God. So anytime I'm having a moment, all I got to do is walk outside and I can just feel him. The breeze is his breath on me and the leaves moving. That is how I see God. When I think of God, I don't think of, being in church. I think of a walk outside and how amazing every little thing that he created. He created every single thing, and he painted a beautiful picture. And I love to walk and explore and see all of it. And so that is, if I have extra money, I'm going to go and do those things. Like, I want to travel and go see everything. And I do mean everything. I'm very open with food. I'm very open with adventures. I've done, scuba diving and snorkeling and cave spelunking. I've tried a lot of different things because I just don't want to only have one side of the coin. I want to see life on the other side. That's why I so want to go to every country and see every walk of life. And I'm good with just packing a backpack and living one moment to one moment. Like, I would be willing to do that because I just think that it's important to see from the locals' perspective, So if someone says, hey, you should eat this, and they eat it, then I'm going to try it. Now, I'm not going to be super excited over crunchy crickets and stuff, but I might take a bite. I would try it. I know, it's so weird. But I have found many things that I really, really do like in doing that. Guys, I think this video is going to go long because I haven't even cleared out half of what's in here. Let's just check it. Progress. Still don't see the floor. Except for now, look at the outside of my closet. Looks like that. So I really have to pull things out. And this is not, I repeat, not the way I'm teaching you to do, because I'm telling you to take things and go directly and put it away. But with us doing the live stream, it would be nearly impossible for me to carry you guys and pick some of these things up because they're quite large. But yeah, I've got some very weird stuff in here. And I definitely need to get my vacuum in here because the popcorn ceiling has been bumped. In fact, this is like just randomly hanging out on the ceiling from stuff. So I'm just going to keep making my progress. And like beach bags, we could put those in a different place. So I'm just going to keep moving through it and see what we come up with. I told my husband he's probably not going to be able to come out of the room for a little bit because of how hard this was going to be. And I was right. So I think getting this out, I'm going to have a lot of this go to the spare bedroom because like this big, huge mattress, I think that would be a better place for it. Oh, my light fell, so it may get dark in here. But I've tried to keep it folded. I'm trying to make it where I can get in and out of this place. But a whole lot of this is just hard to figure out what I've got going on. Oh, that's a nice little basket. So just getting it out so that we can figure out what's in here to start with, and then we'll move on. Literally just throwing things. Don't do it the way I'm doing it right now. Good morning, Miss Candy is in the house. She's still working on the offices. That's okay. Work where you need to be. I was off camera when I finished up all of that paper because I thought, how boring had it been for you guys to just sit and watch me shred papers. I ended up filling 4 trash bags of paper shred. It's crazy. And then, good morning, Quirine. I hope I say that correctly. We're so excited that you made it. We are just doing some decluttering together. So you go wherever you want to declutter. I'm in a closet, like an under the stairs closet that had literally just been piled high. And so I am breaking my own rules. My rules are to take a basket for anything that doesn't belong, a donation box, and then a trash can or trash bag. And no mess. If you find something that belongs in a different area, walk it there immediately. However, because I'm filming, I cannot get up and walk back and forth to the other areas. So mine is a mess. Look at that. But I'm having to get all the way to the back to see what we have so that I can start organizing it. So I'm kind of breaking my own rules, but that's okay. Good morning, Miss Lori. I'm sorry that the notifications kind of got messed up. I accidentally hit PM instead of AM for notifications. So no one got their notification to come and join us today. 100% my fault, but I mean, it just is what it is. I have been stressed. There's a lot going on. I think that this flashlight is probably not working. I was trying to light up in here so that you guys could see it better, but I think that there's a short. So now I can't get it to turn off. There. We'll just turn it off for now. But so I'm about to get to the bottom. I had some bigger bins back here. There we go. Can y'all see? Let's find a place for you that's not going to fall down. There we go. So I have this tote, and let's see what's in there. I think it was like, well, it looks like a pillow. So let's just see, because we could donate pillows. We don't need that. Pillow, sheets. Yeah, that's all that is some old sheets and blankets and pillows. So that doesn't need to be in this closet. So I need to get that bin out of here. Huh. That's going to be nearly impossible. And then the side of it is my stepdaughter's crafting stuff. And that's pretty much going to have to stay here for now. So let me find a place for you guys, because I really do need to start moving some things. So let's see if I can get out of here a bit more. And we're going to spread out. Oh, goodness. I am doing this all wrong, but I'm going to make some progress. Oh, Lori says she's been sick today. Take today off, girly. Take today off. I truly believe that you have to work with, your own comfort. And when you're having a day that you just need a break, I think that it's very important that you do that. So I'm going to start stacking things where I think they need to go. Okay. So you're going to see me kind of flipping around and going on and off camera and stuff. Just know that it's because the big things need to come out. And right now I can't get the big things out. So let me just move things. We got toys. Paper there. I think this probably is another quilt from my husband's grandmother. So I'm probably going to hang it. And go ahead and hang it up. So I'm going to set it over here, because I've already told y'all, anything that means something to you, you need to be able to enjoy it. Like there's absolutely, I don't even know. I don't know what came in this, but I don't know why I would be keeping this big, huge black plastic thing. So that may be a trashy item. Just over there. Well, I found a bunch of blankets, so I've got to decide if we in fact need them or if they should be donated. So that is kind of what I'm going to need to figure out. Is it worth keeping? Because at this stage of life, we really don't have that many people spending the night. We've got lots of throw blankets that I could, make a bed. So these are kind of not in the best shape, so I'm not sure if I want to keep them or not. But definitely I'm going to keep the air mattresses, and they're going to go upstairs. So let me just start. Upstairs. These are going to go back in that because they have to. That's got to go back in. A couple of pieces of rug. That goes there. All right. Possibly donate. Okay. Stairs. Some trash. Can go upstairs. All right, now I'm getting to where I can actually reach stuff. It's so hard not to declutter somebody else's stuff, because my instinct was to get rid of that, but that is not mine. And my husband may at some point be like, where's my back massager thingy that I haven't used in 100 years? And I don't ever want to have to say like, oh, I got rid of that. So having to make that decision. There we go. Getting there, peeps. We are doing it. So clearly, I'm going to have a lot of running up and down the stairs to do. These are pictures that I want to keep. They were hung up, and then during the holidays, I pulled them down. So these are definitely things that I'm going to have to figure out where I want them to be and get them up because I love those pictures. And I love my antique table. So that's going to stay. Okay. I threw this in here because it was just in the way. So let's see what we've got hiding in a basket, you know, for hanging folders. Because probably it's just random stuff that I don't need if I haven't been looking for it for a while. So 4-H stuff. Okay. Just gonna say, kids open Christmas cards from last year, and they still have checks in them. Just saying. This is why you should always open and look before you just toss it. Oh. Yeah. So. I'm just going through random pieces of paper to see. Receipts and different things that probably just needed to be filed to start with. We just haven't done a very good job of filing. At least I didn't back then. I'm doing better now. I'm just going to dump all of this so that I can see it a bit better. All right. So there's nothing wrong with this, so it can go up in our office. That'll be good. I'm finding coupons that expired in December of 2021. So clearly, we've not been going through that. And that's probably why it got thrown in that closet because no one was using it. Birthday card for Gorilla Babies. It's so cute. Look, it's not been used. So there you go. Not been used. So it's there. Let's see. My COT certificate that's expired. All right, so I occasionally will just buy cards, and so that's what it looks like, is that I've just bought some cards thinking that I'm going to be better at it, and then I didn't send them, so I really wasn't any better at it, but I do need to get better at it, so I'm going to try my best. Look, guys, so let me get that to go away. All right, this So this says, Dear Fly Baby, the Fly Lady Big Mop Cloth is currently out of stock. Please accept our sincere apologies for any inconvenience this may cause. This item will be sent to you separately as soon as possible. This will be done at no additional cost to you. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. Happy New Year to you, Fly Lady and her crew. Back when I ordered the ultimate pack, what was that, like 4, 5 years ago? And I had just thrown that in there just to help me remember that I still had more coming. So isn't that funny that I've got something the Fly Lady included in her packaging from all those years ago, because I haven't had to buy new mops and stuff like that since I got it. They've lasted forever. So if you are on the fence whether or not to buy some of her products, there are dupes for sure that you can get at Amazon. But I really like the idea of supporting someone that pours so much into me and what I'm trying to do to get my life in order. And so I debated about it and I thought, you know what? I am going to, it was mostly the shipping. The shipping was expensive compared to like free shipping from Amazon. But I got the ultimate pack when it was on sale and I absolutely love the mop. I love the feather duster. I've loved, I think, almost everything I use, except I'm not a big fan of the toilet scrubber. And I have heard so many glowing recommendations for it. So there's something wrong with me that I can't figure it out. And I've asked, I've had my daughter try it, see if she liked it. She was the same way. And it's not really that the Fly Ladies is different. It's the ones that are rubber instead of brush at the tip. Just for whatever reason, I can't make it work. So for me, it's just not a good thing. And I donated it not long ago, so that somebody who maybe would like it can use it, because I didn't. And I didn't love the little carpet sweeper. I'm not a big fan, especially now that I got my Dyson stick back. So I would rather just pick that up and get it done. And it picks up much better and it's just so handy. So those were like the two main things that I really didn't care for. And I know a lot of people who do. I know a lot of people who absolutely love it. But do I regret purchasing that? No, not at all. I love the microfiber cloths. I love the feather duster. I love the mop. And I got the big mop. So I love that with the microfiber on it. And yeah, I would recommend it. You can go cheaper if you want. There's no shame in my game if you are at a really tight budget. But I do feel like if you can afford to support small businesses, I really, really think that you should, because I don't like the idea of one mega business that controls the price of everything. You know what I mean? So that is my 2 cents on it. Good morning, Shabir. Not sure what he's saying, but I'm not sure what you're saying. I think it's just that we don't speak English. And if you're saying that I'm getting cut off, yes, I'm moving around a bit and going through things. So you may notice that I do kind of come in and out of the screen a little bit. And sometimes the sound may not be quite as good, but we're decluttering. So we're going to go and we're getting through everything. So what I have done so far, and it's still a mess, but it's an organized mess now. So I've kind of got the toys and things that need to go in my closet. So beach bags can go in my closet. I've got everything that needs to go upstairs. I've got donations. And then I just went ahead and threw this over here because I want to hang it up. I think that if you've got something that is special, the best thing that you can do is to enjoy it. So I'm going to hang it up. I've got like one of those ladders that I put things on so that we can see it and enjoy it and not have it hidden away in the bottom of a closet. That's not really respecting it. So let me get these totes out. So I have this massive tote, and I have loved having this because I can keep all of our party supplies. Let's see if that's going to handle it. I've got all of our party supplies, like, cups and napkins and all the stuff, and it's out of my way because I don't need it often. But when we decide to have cookout or something like that, I can just easily open this and pull this out and have access to it and then put it back away and it's out of the way. So I've really enjoyed having one big tote that has things like that because we really do need that more frequently than we need a lot of things. I think I'm deciding that the sheets and stuff that are on here, I think I want to donate these. I really do think I want to donate these. I think that there's no point in keeping things that clearly you're not using. And that would be such a blessing for someone else that needs bedding and sheets and stuff. So I do think that would be good. I'm going in deep, guys. We're almost to the back. So let me put y'all here and see if y'all can kind of see back here. Yep. So this is, it goes with the massage table. So that's got to stay in here. It doesn't fit anywhere else. This is actually a speaker that we don't use. So it's kind of just stuck way back here. Way back here. I've got some things. Don't know that I can get to that. I see what that is. Okay. So way back in the very, very back is one of those big rolling duffel bags that's like suitcase quality. And I'm going to pull it out. That should go up into the spare closet where suitcases and things could be easily accessed because we didn't even know that was back there. So I'm going to grab it. How are you guys doing? Are you making progress? I'm just about to the point, once I get this out, to get my vacuum in here so that I can just make sure it's clean. Goodness, this thing doesn't want to come out. Okay. I'm getting attacked by the popcorn stealing as well. That. I don't know who is traveling with such a big bag because that's not something that we want to do. A couple of really big bags. All right. Okay. I'm so excited to have all that out. Let me go get my stick back because that means that we're about ready to assemble things back in. So guys, I want to remind you that tomorrow's our last day. And for our last day, I want you to think about, what you would like to do. I would like to see us to continue like a little party. And I would love to see like your comments and pictures and things that you've been putting on the Facebook group. I would love to see that come through, with things like that I could put here. So if you are in the Facebook group and you have been commenting and, supporting and kind of showing your progress and your love, I would love to be able to share those pictures. So anytime you post anything, please let me know that it's okay for me to share that because I don't want to ever, share something you're not okay with. It's your stuff. All right, so I'm changing from my hardwood. This got the laser on it. It was so cool yesterday to see all the dirty places on my floor that I thought were clean and to get those done. So I'm just changing it to, wait a minute. I need the hardwood back there. Hello, I'm not on carpet. What am I thinking? I need the hardwood. Let's put that back on. So it's really cool because it just snaps. And I'm ready to roll. I feel like I'm rocking and rolling right now. All right, let me clean this off. All right, I'm going to show you this laser. See if y'all can see this laser. Let's get back here where it's dark. I'll put you on the ground where you can see. I don't know if you could see that, but if you could, it's really cool. All right, I'm going to just keep it going. Now, I'm going to just push some things back that I know are going to go to the way back, and I'll do the rest of it. All right. So we definitely don't need the crafty thing. She's not been crafting for a really long time. These are the mats on my car because we got the all-purpose mat. So these are like brand new mats, and if I ever needed to resell and like the other ones were bad, or maybe it would help with resale, I wanted to keep those. So that's why they're in here. They don't take up much space. This speaker. Again, we don't have it wired in, so I'm just gonna put it towards the back. It's pretty heavy though. Ouch. Like I said, I'm gonna have popcorn ceiling all over me. A little bit more of that, and then I'm ready. I'm ready to get it done. I knew this was going to be really hard to like show y'all what I was doing just because it's such a small, dark space. But I hope that y'all are still with me. Did you see the laser light? Yeah, Lori said she could see it. That is so cool, isn't it? I'm telling y'all, I'm in love because now in those dark corners, I can see it. I don't have to worry about missing stuff. It's so cool. So that was my big splurge Christmas present from the family. I've never wanted cleaning products from the family before, but I'm so happy that I got them. The one good thing about it is that it does a great job of getting everything up, but you do see kind of anything that it doesn't take up as well, because that laser, it shows you everything, which is awesome, but kind of daunting. You know what I mean? So I got to move this back a little bit. Getting there, guys. We're getting there. I hope that y'all are feeling it. You're seeing progress in your own space, because I'm so happy to be getting this done. It drives me crazy when a space gets unruly, and that's what this had become. So, y'all just don't know how much I appreciate you pushing me to do this. Now, I did clean my floors yesterday, and now I have made like the biggest mess all over. So, progress, but it's worth it. It's so worth it to get this done. So already, don't know, can y'all even see? So I've got the crafty bin that she never gets to. She made candles and stuff, so if she ever needs it, it's there. The speaker, and then that. Those are way, way in the back. In theory, I'm not filling this back up, but I am going to put my little tote, because I have enjoyed the way this tote worked out. This tote is going to go right back in. That. And then probably my cute table, because we don't have a space for it right now. So having that in here safe has made me feel good about it. So I love that table. I just don't have a space for it. I've got to put the stuffing back in for our couch. So that can just sit right on top of her crafty tote, and it'll be just fine. Yep. Okay. I'm going to, all of that's gone away. So what I think I'm going to do is put the baby's toys right here so they're easy access, because he's going to start coming and spending the night. And so that would be good. And we usually need to keep the toilet paper, like the big parts, down. So I'm going to put that here. So easy to get to when we need to refill. So I think I never did figure out what this went to, but I bet it goes to that speaker that's back there. So I bet that's what that goes to. I'm 100% that's true. All right, so that's good, good, good. Put my pants back up. Let's get these big toys. All right, I'm going to turn y'all around because I need to get the toys in that bin, and then we'll put it. So let me flip you. Flip you. Hopefully you don't fall off. God, y'all just wouldn't believe. That's my tripod, the box from the first video. It's been my tripod ever since. All right, so there we go. No, you can't see. All right, here we go. You can see now. All right, so I'm going to I got this bin so that it's easy for him to just reach in and grab what he wants. So the toys, turn it off so the batteries don't get run down, right? We've got, look, the little Tupperware stuff, like probably worth a ton of money because that stuff wasn't cheap to start with, right? But we've got all of that from when our daughter was little, and we've just added to it. I'm going to just dump it. There we go. That's a cute little bin that I used to have for stuff, but it turned into the baby bin. Look at that. That's everything. Yay. All right. So let me put you back up here where you can see. Hey, come on through. No. All right, go ahead. We're just about done. Hey, the hubby, he's escaping. All right, Kybe's never been in the closet, so he's just wanting to explore. There we go. Guys, I'm so proud of the way that worked out. Look at that. So, I still have things in the back, but I needed that storage for those things. But the things that I get to regularly are here, and it's easy to walk in and out of. And then I've got a lot of things all upstairs, but I'm really excited about that. I have to tell you how happy I am. All right. So my alarm's going off, which tells me that we got to roll because I'm supposed to be meeting a friend to work out. I told y'all, and I need to hit the road to go see her. Look, my daughter thinks that's like where you drip dry clothes. You just never know what you're going to find when you are in my house. Guys, I thank you and I praise your name. And I thank you so much for sticking with me with my crazy mind and all this stuff. I really, really love that we did this together. And I just hope that it poured into you and that you can feel that like happiness that you got stuff done in the month of January, like you're crushing your goals already. And if we just continue to do like a short little 15-minute, like one little drawer a day of decluttering, if you still have clutter, just continue on with it. Put on an earbud, listen to something that you enjoy, and just declutter for at least 15 minutes until you get to that place where you don't feel like you're cluttered anymore. I've got to get out of here, guys. Let's pray. Father God in heaven, I praise your name and I thank you for just giving us the strength to get up and do the job, to do the thing, to face these big obstacles. This was one of my biggest obstacles, and I feel so good about it. Father God, I just pray that you'll just continue to bless us, watch out for us, and care for us. I pray that if there's anyone that's in a struggle situation, a season where they're just not feeling like they can do things, that they would feel their love and support of this group. But Father God, more than anything, that your Holy Spirit would be right there with them to just give them the strength to not only endure, but to thrive in this season. Father God, I praise your name and I ask that you would just be with these ladies as they go through their day. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, go have a blessed day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, any and all pictures you want to drop in the Facebook group, I will put them up in our final countdown tomorrow when we do our decluttering party. All right, guys, bye. Have a blessed week.